The third title in this volume is TP7 The Onyxbane Martyr. So the Onyxbane are the dwarves in they're the big tribe of dwarves in the Cavern Realm. There are several splinter tribes, but they're the predominant one. And the PCs arrived there last session. They immediately discover that within the Onyxbane culture, there is a range. There are isolationist dwarves, and then there are those who are progressive, that think that it's time to form alliances and trade relationships outside the dwarven community. The very conservative ones, the Hammers of Morden types, believe that is very undwarvish, that dwarf resources should be traded amongst dwarves and not be allowed to be exploited by outside entities. So you have the most influential are the Hammer of Morden. Right? They're like the very traditional dwarves. And within that sect, a minority of them have come to be persuaded of the importance of establishing alliances and relationships. But one of them was trying to demonstrate that to the other Hammers. He said, you know what, I'm going to show you. I'm going to go make an agreement with these Dwerger. And we'll come back and we'll show you how great it is. And he has gone missing. And so the traditionalists who say, no, we don't want to be involved in any non-dwarven entanglements, who would be a very significant cultural and political and religious opponent to the hero's attempts to form an alliance with the dwarves, he's gone missing. And those traditionalists say that just shows you what happens when you try to make friends outside the dwarven kind. We told him not to go do that, and boom, he's off missing in the Cavern Realm, which is the Underdark. So the PCs, the Thane says, hey, look, if you want the dwarves on your side, you're going to have to get that guy back. Otherwise, he's going to be a huge sore spot and it's going to be, literally impossible to get the dwarves to back your cause with that example hanging. Maybe, in a few years, after things settle down, you might try again. But as we know, the PCs don't have a few years. They need to get that agreement in place quick. So the PCs go off, rescue the martyr, and adventure occurs. Right. So it's a pretty straightforward rescue mission type situation. The encounters are interesting. There is some opportunity for some role playing, although my players were just like, no, we're just going to kill that tiefling. We don't really care what her story is. Okay. Violence is often a reliable option. We'll see if that comes back to bite the PCs in the future, but it didn't in this one. So very, very, very well laid out, concise, played well. You'll like this module. It's an excellent rescue mission.